Hey everyone, this is Ben the Half-Blood Pirate, and today I've decided to do my first movie review on YouTube. Normally I post them on Facebook or MeWe, but I decided to do something new this time. Since I saw this movie in the theaters yesterday, and during the pandemic, uh, this review is on Raya and the Last Dragon. Uh, For um just to let you know, I'm just gonna give only a little bit of detail in the beginning of it, and I'm gonna let the people know that on which point they should stop the video if you haven't seen Raya and the Last Dragon yet, because yeah, just to avoid any spoilers for the rest of the review, because it gets into more detail. So here's the short version for the ones who haven't seen it yet. I enjoyed this movie, and it just became another Disney classic. Me, my sister Beth Ann, and my friend Michael Reeve, aka Dino Mike 2986, we all went to see it, and since the theaters aren't as crowded as they used to be, so we're the only ones at the theater watching this movie at the time. Okay, uh, for now would be a good time to leave the video if you have if you know to. Warning: the rest of the review is now going to contain spoilers, so don't continue watching if you haven't seen it yet. Okay. For the rest of it, Namari is an interesting anti-heroine. Raya is pretty much the Disney version of Korra from Avatar: Legend of Korra, and Shisu is very hilarious. Voiced brilliantly by Aquafina. And Nui the Con Baby and the Armadillo Pill Bug hybrid Tuk Tuk. Even when it was little at the beginning, they were both very so adorable. The other characters were great too in their own ways. And I think the Droon, despite being just entities of darkness, which kinda remind me of the Heartless from Kingdom Hearts, are all the villains they needed, since we don't always need man versus man kind of conflict. This movie is kind of like both man versus self, Ryan, or trust issues, and man versus nature. Droon are pretty much mindless monsters that are 100% natural. And that concept worked in Finding Dory and Inside Out, since they had their main characters struggle with conflicts that were not caused by villains. And during the climax, Raya and her friends gave up their lives to show Namari their trust, kind of like Shisu's siblings trusting her with the gem before the Droon turned them into stone. It actually works because their sacrifice is a representation of trust and hope. And when the stone was put back together, everyone who has turned to stone, especially Raya and her friends and father, are all come back to life. It, you know, it, uh, I would have hated it if Shisu ended up permanently dead, because I mean I would have straight up not liked the movie, because I liked Shisu, and if they killed her off permanently, I would have been like, that's it, I'm out of here. But guess what? They brought her back. Yeah, I'm just glad they brought her back. Heck, even Michael commented that he got Ice Age 2 vibes when the dragons came back at the end as well. Because he's like, it reminds me of when the mammoths came back at the end of Ice Age 2. It's like, at first we thought man, he's the last of his kind, but hey, suddenly now there's more. And it's but yet, in my opinion, Ryan the Last Dragon actually did it better, because at least we get an explanation why they're seen as gone. And Shisu was shown to be the last dragon, but not anymore. As for my rating, I give it a perfect 10 out of 10. Well, there you have it. The Half-Blood Pirates' first YouTube movie review. Bye.